It's our duty to support veterans as they transition to their next mission, like Ben, who found his new career at Boeing through the SkillBridge program.
We lead and work with some of the most highly motivated and talented people in the country. The SkillBridge kind of helps you translate all that experience.
And Kareen, who found her next purpose with The Mission Continues.
Once you get out of the military, you don't lose that sense to want to give and to want to make a difference.
Learn more about the programs for veterans and their families at boeing.com/veterans.
Crypto is like finance, but different. It doesn't care when you invest, trade, or save. Do it on weekends, or at 5 a.m., or on Christmas Day at 5 a.m. Crypto is finance for everyone, everywhere, all the time. Visit kraken.com/see-what-crypto-can-be to learn more. Not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of loss. Cryptocurrency services are provided to U.S. and U.S. territory customers by Payward Ventures, Inc. View PVI's disclosures at kraken.com/legal/disclosures.
The Sephora Gifts for All event is here. And now's the time to get 20% off gifts for everyone on your list. Now through December 10th, take 20% off your purchase on top brands like Charlotte Tilbury, Maison Margiela, K18, Sol de Janeiro, and more. Cross off your gift list and get 20% off. Only during the Sephora Gifts for All event. Restrictions apply.
Previously on Roll Britannia. Right, boys, there is an island called Nassau, currently being used as a naval stopover.
Could we stay there?
This may be an island for us to settle down. I need you to capture the most senior officer currently encumbered into the fortress.
Tell
us about Bob.
Holding. Bob is a bag of holding. Bob acts like a standard bag of holding, but when a user, me, is trying to recover an item, on a 1, instead of the item, the player, me, will find a random small animal. Bob is a dick and will occasionally eject a random animal at the worst possible time.
I'd like to go for a pocket pub portal.
Nice.
A simple door handle that can be attached to any surface and used to open a door to a pocket dimension containing a simple British village pub.
Gentlemen, welcome to my pub, the Wizard's Sleeve.
Can I stay in here? Like, if you were to close a door, does that mean I can just chill in here for a short while?
I honestly have no idea. I wouldn't want to risk it. I just wouldn't want to open the door and have you either dead in here or never see you again.
The tradesman's entrance, chaps. There it is.
You can see, Keth, on the left-hand side there is a sort of raised platform that is just high enough to be dry, and there's a barrel on it.
Jeff would wander over to the barrel at this point and just sort of nudge it with his dagger.
You notice something, a small little sort of Hessian bag.
Open it up.
Inside, you find a ruby and a key.
What's going on? We've just got in a bloody circle.
As you're walking across the room, you step on something, and it moves underneath your foot.
The stonework, or
a piece of stone sinks. Then you hear a grinding as the ceiling begins to descend. All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. When last time we played, things had just gone from not too bad to pretty terrible pretty quickly.
Not so much.
You'd managed to sneak around a cave, you'd fought off a mimic, and Derek almost died, and then collectively you all burned through most of your spell slots, healing him back up again. And then you dodged some bats, and now you're in
we dodged
big
the
empty
bats
room.
pretty well, though, didn't we?
Yeah, you did dodge the bats well, I'll be honest with you. Yeah.
We know how to deal with bats from our first cave adventure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've grown.
Bats are
as
nothing to
adventurers.
you guys.
Not our first cave.
Those pesky bats. Well, get you.
And Derek has tried to sneak across the room, and despite his need for checking doorways for traps, was slightly less vigilant about the empty space in the middle of the room. And he stepped on a stone.
I was checking for traps. I just
you were just not very well.
Enough,
That's why I said less vigilant.
Just, sort of blasé about the rooms in the middle.
Just like there's no obvious traps here.
We've been fine so far, apart from that mimic.
There's no like big net on the floor.
One mimic. I saw those bats coming a mile off.
The doors have shut and the ceiling is descending.
Okay, couple of quick questions. How big is the room?
The room is about 20 feet across.
20 feet across, and it's
quite a big room.
Oval shape. You'd say.
Just cave-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. To be fair, it's
slightly,
not square,
slightly uneven, but yeah.
It's a perfect rectangle. This is amazing.
It's a trapezoid.
So okay, both doors have just slammed closed.
Yes.
And this ceiling is descending. The ceiling is basically
yes.
Like
there's a rumbling sound of stone grinding against stone. And a sense that this, it's quite a high ceiling, so you've got a little bit of time. I mean, we're looking, it's about 15 foot up the ceiling, so it's relatively high up. You've got a bit of time to play with here.
25 minutes?
I'm not talking,
an
it's
hour?
not like,
how quickly is it descending? If it was like coming smashing down, then it's irrelevant how tall it is, really.
Yeah.
Well, you hear the sound of sort of rumbling stone. You don't hear the sound of you don't hear the sound of the T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
That was a T-Rex needing a lozenge.
that was a dumbwaiter, wasn't
it? Ding.
Right.
So going.
So it's not quite. It's not. It's
first floor.
So it's not creeping down, but it's not like a Star Trek door either.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just try one of the doors, the door that I'm closest to.
Which door is that? So you were roughly in the middle of the room. Do you want to go to the one you came in by, or the one on the sort of adjacent?
I will go
wall?
to the because everybody else is at the one I came in by, so I'll go to the adjacent one. Yeah.
Okay, you go to the door.
Just try that and love it.
It is currently locked.
It is currently locked.
Drat.
Jeff.
Chuck him the key.
Happening. Catch the key. Try the key in the lock.
And. The key turns, and it does sound like it's unlocking.
I'll unlock the door and open it.
You can't open it.
Can I use Dispel Magic?
Is it?
The key turns, and you can feel the mechanism unlocking the door.
Right, but the door won't physically
open. The door won't physically open.
Try pulling. Try
stuck?
pulling.
Is it? I'm pulling. Is it?
Yeah, that was it. You tried pushing, and the trick
you need
was
to jiggle the handle.
You had to pull. That was the trick.
That'd be such a great puzzle, though, wouldn't it?
So how did they die? You won't believe it.
I tried literally everything except just opening the door the other way.
This is why I have saloon doors on the wizard's sleeve.
It's a sliding door. Pull it to the left.
I can't open the thing. It won't open, lads. It won't open.
Keth, quick. See if you can help
Do you think it might possibly be magically sealed? In which case I could use Dispel Magic.
Should we just head over, lads? Should we go and we've got to get
You can hear the sound of stone rumbling, and the ceiling is.
I'm going to go over to the door, and I'm just going to use Dispel Magic on it.
Okay, what do you need to do for that?
So I've got to choose one creature or object within range.
I'm going to say it's probably the door.
Which is the door.
Or the lock. I mean, what are we going with here?
Unless it's a mimic, at which point it's still the door.
Ruddy mimics.
Says for each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
Okay.
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay.
Spell end? Oh, sorry, spell ends.
So roll whatever you need to roll.
I saw an opportunity and I went for it.
Yes. Well, that's fine.
I like that.
Hold up.
While he's casting
an
his
ability
magic,
check.
Can I just want to quickly scan the floor. The thing that I stepped on, is it still like pressed down?
Yes.
Does it look like there are any? Can I make like an investigation check on the floor? Does it look like there are any other things that I can step on?
Do you think this is like a whack-a-mole floor?
Well, maybe like it's some sort of pattern or puzzle that if you press certain ones down, the floor will stop.
Roll investigation for me.
That was not very good at all. That would be a 9.
With a 9, you don't spot any obvious patterns. You do see a button on the wall that you can press if you want.
That was a 14.
Keth, there's a button there.
Don't press anything else in the room of death.
It just
is it big? Is it a big red button labelled emergency stuff?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
because that's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, spikes.
Release the hounds
increase
button.
speed. Sorry, what are we doing?
That was a 14 from me.
Okay, yeah.
What's Malrus up to?
Okay.
Does the door open?
You can try to open the door.
I will try and open the door.
Doesn't open.
Fuck's sake.
But there is a magical...
Step away. Jeff's going to fire firebolt at the door.
Okay, you do it. Go. What do you need to do?
Get as far away I'm going to get as far away from this as
Yeah,
possible.
me too.
The ceiling
I'm gonna be
is now
walking
only
towards
about
that
7 feet above you.
Come on, quickly, come on.
I got to roll 2d10.
2d10, okay.
Good. Oh, okay. Do I do it? I'll roll an attack just in case. Oh, actually, it's a 4. Do I even hit the door?
Yeah, you hit the door. It's fine. It's a door. It's anything but a 1.
Door.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
It's not moving.
So
it's a door.
That's 2.
You can stand as close as you
That's
like.
12 in total.
Oh, 12. Nice. With that 12, you do blast a significant hole in this door. It is, however, slightly on fire now.
Malrus?
If only someone could.
Malrus.
Only someone could
create
use some water.
Unfortunately, I don't actually have that thing prepared with me at the minute.
The ceiling is now.
Keth,
sorry, what's everyone's heights?
I am.
I want this. It's only really relevant from the 2 tallest people, Jeff and Keth.
Yeah, 4 foot 5.5.
5'9".
5'9".
Oh, I'm 5'8".
Okay, it's both of you are now having to duck your heads ever so slightly because the ceiling is only 5 feet from the ground now.
Keth, get us some yeast master. Get us some yeast master. We'll just put the flames out with it.
Oh, right, let me in the pub.
If not,
handle down.
I'm going to run to the door. I want to go through. I'm going to go through the hole in the door. It's
I'm going to go through the hole in the door.
Yeah, you both do that.
Squished.
You both do that. Can you both roll?
Just take me with you.
Can you both roll dexterity saving throw? I guess.
Actually,
no. Hold on.
Wait, I've got an idea. Hold on. Are you 2 in the pub?
Yeah, at the moment.
Can I grab the handle from the outside and take the handle through with me?
You're going to close the door.
Right. We're going to close the door. I'm going to grab the handle.
You can try.
Okay.
Pull the handle off.
You do that.
That's the handle. And I'm going to go through the door with Jeff.
What happens? What do we feel?
What have you done?
Be like,
Malrus,
is it like Inception in there?
Malrus, where are the... Keth, no, Derek! And Jeff's just shouting through the hole in the door.
I'm going to put the door... We're on the other side of the door, so I'm just going to put the thing back on the door and open it again.
You're not going to do that just yet, because as you jump through the door that is somewhat on fire, I was going to say dexterity, but I think I'm actually going to go with probably a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
We're all in like 0G.
Yeah, there's just bottles.
I'll come to you 2 in a minute.
Tequila.
23.
23. Nice, okay. You jump through with no problems at all.
We're just cheersing, just drinking.
I am the Lord of Fire.
19.
19. You jump through with no problems at all. Well done. And before we do anything else then, what happened in the wizard's sleeve when Malrus took the handle off?
Sorry, guys. It was the only way.
Well,
I've no idea.
I was hoping something like this would happen.
Tom, you said you've got the...
We've got to test this out at some point.
Malrus is on a killing spree again, and it's just him and Jeff, who's going to go invisible any second out of fear.
Tom, you said you had the paid version of D&D Beyond, yeah?
I had some bits, yes.
Yeah. So you can add more characters.
Yeah, but I won't need to, right?
Alex
and Tom.
want
to be deleted.
Alex and Tom. What do I say?
What do I say? This ends my guest spot on Roll Britannia. I'll see you guys some other time.
When Malrus took the handle off of the floor, I guess, where the wizard's sleeve was.
Always on the floor.
you two were inside, and I guess as you stepped inside, everyone who was already in there had said, "Derek!" as you walked in.
Derek! Oh, it's getting a bit warm in here, lads. You ought to turn the heating down or something.
And
I think that beam's sagging a little bit.
just as Malrus
At least the rumbling stopped.
in real time had taken the handle off of the floor, the door had slammed shut, and a bell had rung.
Last orders, we've just got in here.
But last orders...
And
I think you'll find I owned the place.
The barman calls out,
What is going on?
"Close the curtains, lads. Lock in."
Yeah.
Yes, boys.
Yes, God.
And,
all right, lads, I'm going to go up to the pool table and just be like, all right, lads, I've got winners. All right, here's my gold piece.
I'm going to go and change my underpants.
Me too. And you're absolutely fine.
Well, now we know.
My underpants aren't, James. Thank you very much. Now they're full of excrement.
We had to risk it.
Yeah, for a chocolate actual biscuit.
Yeah, it would have been worth knowing.
Yeah, now we know.
You love gambling with people's lives, don't you, Malrus?
Hey, look, they weren't going to come through the door. They'd just gone in the pub. I wasn't going to leave the handle to get smushed by the ceiling.
At the moment, Malrus has essentially Pokemon'd the two away.
Oh my God, that's what we need to do.
Perfect training environment.
Can I
cool.
Can I throw the thing on the floor, open it up, and go, "Derek, I choose you,"
and then I'll start.
Let's
let
get
me
this
just,
waft of
let me
beer
roll.
and scampi and fries,
Okay.
like coming out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
do
just
you know
roll.
what? Yes,
I would like to
yes, and take inspiration.
Yes.
That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I'm gonna spring out of the pub and sort of stagger around pretending to be drunk a little bit, and then sort of. Oh, that was. That was an experience.
Oh God, I'm glad you two are all right.
It's not often that
I'm
things
still
go
in the
well
pub.
for us.
He ain't left.
Are you coming out, Keth?
You only chose.
Derek, this means that you have essentially got a portable hotel that you can carry.
Well, it's not really a hotel because there's no rooms or anything.
You get a short rest, don't you?
You can.
We could stay there for a short
So
rest.
you can
stay there
carry
for a short
someone on a
rest.
journey whilst they're getting a short rest.
Oh dear.
Could you,
That's a very
with the
good point.
pocket pub, you know you could put it on a surface, any surface.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you just put it like on your chest?
Maybe you should try.
That's the next thing we've got to try. That's on the list.
He's trying with an
Bender
enemy.
from Futurama, just opening up
Yeah.
his chest and having some people jump out of it. Like,
I propose we try it on Yalan when we get back to see whether it works.
Sneak everyone in.
Yes.
Like, completely unarmed.
You open
I've
the
got
door.
nothing. I've got nothing, officer. Honestly, what's that on your chest? Oh, this. Vroom.
Just
We
see
should-
Bill's face like
I love
alien
the
burst
idea
out of
that
his chest.
I love the idea that you just open the handle and it's just the inside of his chest cavity. And Yalan just drops dead.
I like this pub, but it's a bit, well, rare and bloody.
Oh dear, what's happened?
this has opened up so many possibilities.
Oh my God.
Or we can now have you three in the pocket pub portal, me holding it, going invisible, walking around the place. It's invisible too, and then just
Yep.
boom, surprise, motherfuckers.
You
Lads, well, when we get to the fort, what's more stealthy than that?
You could.
Oh, that is how you complete D&D. There's the chip.
I have a use.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
That's almost as
So-
good as the Kraken bomb. Almost as good
almost.
as the sunglasses on the governor.
Oh yeah, the sunglasses was good. So we're on the other side of this door.
Yes.
We've come out.
Can I roll perception for this side of the door?
Yes.
Oh yeah, cave system. Right, cool.
You stand on another one, and another roof starts luring.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Excellent.
Great news.
through
So
the
you find yourself in a short corridor of rough stone with a door at the far end of it of a rudimentary wooden persuasion, and you see a few gold coins just they just sort of catch your eye in the dirt on the floor. You see about 10 gold coins.
Just went
Jeff's going to grab Malrus's hand before he goes near him. Stop grabbing everything.
Do you never learn?
I was gonna give them to Derek.
Derek, everyone stand back. Fire a Poppins braces ablated.
I will do that, yeah. I'm going to roll an
Okay.
attack with my Poppins braces and blades.
Okay.
Which is a natural 19. Where is it? Where's the bracer? There we go. Yeah, and it'll be if it's a thing. Yeah, it's sorry. I'm just trying to find my statistics. Poppins braces of blades, natural 19 plus 3, I believe, would be 21.
21, nice. What are you aiming at?
22. Smattering of gold coins and the dirt or whatever the floor is.
Okay, you hit it.
Anything happens to the gold coins?
I mean, I guess you can roll damage if you want.
That was... Sorry, I rolled a d20 again. That's 3 points of damage.
Yes, you do 3 points of damage to the earth.
Excellent. And when the thing, when the dagger disappears, is it fleshy or is it muddy?
It's dirt.
It's the wound. Okay, excellent. Malrus, they're safe.
It just stabbed the ground.
The dagger's a mimic.
The whole planet just took 3 damage.
I'm going to pick the coins up, toss them to Derek, and go, for your troubles.
I'll just drop a couple of cigarette butts and do 3 pollution damage to the ground.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you do that. The whole planet just got a little sicker. Cool. So, I mean, this particular corridor is relatively well lit because it's being illuminated by a burning door. So, yeah.
Go welcome.
Malrus, choose me.
You can come out now, Keth.
I'm just going to say really sort of matter-of-factly, perfunctorily, Keth, I choose you. So he can come out.
Nice.
Do we actually have to say that all the time now when we come out the pub?
Let's not make that a rule.
No, that ruins stealth a little bit, I feel. Yeah. If I have to go, I choose you guys, before I get to open the door.
No, you can just open it. Right, so this other door.
Yes.
At the end of the corridor.
I'm
just going to do a quick TC, quick trap check on the rest of the corridor.
That's a quick TC.
That's a quick TC, Roger.
Is that the quick hand way of saying you're doing a trap check in the room?
Yes. That would be a 21.
Yeah, 21, you don't see any traps.
In the room and on the door? Or do you want me to
You don't see any traps.
To the door? Okay.
Jeff tries
the key. Yeah, go on.
I tried the key in the door.
Did you get the key out of the door before you set it on fire?
It was in the other door. We never tried. Yeah, because we tried the key, turned it. Derek then gave it back to me.
Did he?
Yeah, I gave it back to him. Oh, Malrus tried it, didn't he?
No, because you unlocked it and took the key and gave it to me, and then Malrus went back and tried the door.
I did. Yeah, I gave it back to him.
You did give it back to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You. I mean, yeah. You do that then.
Okay, and then I tried the door.
It opens.
Derek.
Okay, the next.
It's open. You're up.
Again, TC on the. What do I see beyond the door?
You see the antechamber you were in earlier.
God's sake.
I just I go in warily, and then I just sort of my head sort of shoulders sag, and I'm like, we're back here again, lads.
That must have curled in this corridor.
Yeah, I said it was on the adjacent wall.
How long have we been in the cave system now?
Not very long.
Cool. I'm just waiting for the hour mark, then we'll stop getting lost. Because I'll be good.
Excellent.
The only thing that I can think of now that we need to go to is
The blocked up.
No, we've still got that big.
There's a number of things you've not been to.
In that big room,
Is there?
just through there, there's that big room with the water, and there was that where I found the key. There was that other exit. We could go there.
Wasn't that flooded though? Okay, fine, fuck it.
When I say flooded, I mean literally just like no more
like
than
a
sort
foot and a half of water.
Nothing more than like knee high in water.
Right. Okay.
Like anything between sort of a puddle and knee deep.
Let's get back and we're in the right order, and let's go and pack the flooded room. Well, the dribbly bit of room.
I'm gonna using ground or rooms that we've already been through.
Yep.
We'll make our way back to that.
Before,
just ones that we know are safe.
Before we go through the door, though, can I just grab some dirt and start throwing it on the fire, just to start putting out the flames before we go back through the fiery door and all hurt ourselves?
Well, I wasn't going to go through the fiery door because then we were in the room.
Yeah, you'd have a job because there's a big block of stone behind it now. The ceiling's gone all the way down. I mean, for all intents and purposes, consider that room deleted because there's no way you're getting back in it without lifting the entire ceiling back up.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Okay,
I'm
so
sure if it
make our way
reset
back
afterwards.
through.
If it was just like a squash and back to,
it's not
who
a
makes a
piston.
one-time trap? If
it's gas operated.
If it's an elaborate trap, that must have cost a lot of time and effort. You'd want it to have a reset.
Well, it's a fort that we've got.
What do you think that button on the wall was?
Well, then it must have pressed itself as it got to itself, and it would be a rubbish trap. It'd be like,
I think we're getting distracted.
Maybe there was a droid at the other end, and you could tell it to turn off all the trash compactors on the detention level. I don't know.
I think we're getting off topic.
What did the
considerably.
I know. It doesn't seem likely those four will find their way out of a paper bag, let alone a cave system. But don't worry. It's the best part of the show. It's Dungeon Master time. So settle down and pin your ears back, you scurvy lot. Right, first things first. All of us here at Roll Britannia are honoured, no, humbled, to have you aboard with us. We can scarcely believe that soon we'll be closing in on 30,000 downloads. And that's all because of you guys and your outstanding loyalty. So thank you so much for being a part of the crew. Now, shout out time. Pedro! There you are. I can't believe you bailed on me and went on holiday. Well, that was not in your contract. You're a bloody parrot. Wait, have you got a tan? No, your so-called stand-in was ridiculous. Phileas Frog was terrible. He left slime everywhere. Just give me the scroll. Well, this week's shout-out goes to Dungeon Glitch, who got in touch with us through Twitter. We're really glad that you're enjoying the show, and thank you for doing us a solid and following our other accounts too. That's maximum Roll Britannia exposure. You won't miss a thing. God, get your heads down, everyone. It's Random Celebrity Shout-Out. Thank you, Pedro. Don't try and redeem yourself now. Oh, this is an interesting one. It would seem that the ultimate wilderness survivor, Bear Grylls himself, has tracked down our piratical podcast and has got some great ideas for the show. The thought of those four abandoned on an island somewhere, suffering, having to drink their own urine, the peace, the quiet here, would be sublime. Anyway, moving on. Now, I know what you're going to ask me. How do you get in touch with us here at Roll Britannia HQ? Well, it's incredibly easy. Just look for us on pretty much any social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord. We're everywhere. So if you want to have a natter with the crew, have an idea for the show, or you're just desperate to know what else Malrus has got up his sleeve, Malrus, you know what to do. Now, wherever you get your podcast from, it really would be super groovy if you, whilst you're there, could take just a minute or two to give us a lovely 5-star review, eh? A kind word from you guys really helps the good ship Roll Britannia to stand out from the rest. So, it also helps more fantastic people like you to discover the show. And if you haven't already, bash that subscribe button. Otherwise, Keth will bash you on the head with his mug of beer faster than you can say, I thought Rangers weren't supposed to get lost. Right, that's enough from me now. I've got to somehow get those Buccaneers through those caves, and they have no idea what wicked plans I have for them. So, stop hanging around here and making the place look untidy. Get back to the action, you lot. Go! Get out of here, Pedro. I haven't finished with you. Phileas, why are you even still here? Pedro!
Whoa.
Not so fast, James. Little old Alex here is just going to butt in to bring you a quick word from our sponsor, Manscaped. Now, I don't know about you, but after all this lockdown business, it was starting to get pretty tragic down there. Let's just say it looked like somebody had rolled a hot dog across a barbershop floor. But no longer. No, I am a new, sleek, and frankly more aerodynamic man, thanks to the care packages Manscaped sent to the Buccaneers. Manscaped have just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0, all across Europe, and I've got to say, it's pretty impressive. The Lawnmower 4.0 uses a ceramic blade with 4 different length settings, and their advanced skin-safe technology really helps avoid a lot of those nasty nicks you might get in your knickers. I must say, it was really nice to be able to relax down there. It's a scary moment in every young boy's life, but fear not. Manscaped's new trimmer even has an LED torch for precision shaving when you need to dive into the thicker undergrowth. Manscaped have literally gone balls to the wall on this design, and the trimmer's wireless charging dock not only looks cool, but it runs off a USB-C, which is convenient because although they include one in the box, I also have about a bajillion of them in my house, so I can shave for days, baby! Along with their new Lawnmower 4.0, Manscaped were also kind enough to send us some delightfully scented ball deodorant, which is a bit like a moisturiser for your bits, and this refreshing little potion called a ball toner, and I've got to tell you people, my balls have never been more toned. Also, if you use both of them in your routine, you end up with a spicy and cooling winter treat that'll be your little secret all day long. But it's not just for those of us with dangly downstairs parts. Manscaped also offer a variety of flexible products to suit your grooming needs, from trimming your nose hair to pruning the lady garden. It's no wonder they've already got 4 million customers worldwide. Well, 4,000,001 now, I guess. So if you're not a fan of the 70s fro, but you are a fan of this podcast, go to manscaped.com and use the offer code ROLLBRIT to get 20% off with free worldwide shipping. That's ROLLBRIT, ROLLBRIT, for 20% off and free worldwide shipping at manscaped.com. Manscaped, precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. We now return you to your regularly scheduled bickering.
I'm going to go
the
to
easy route then. I want to go through the book.
I was just going to go through rooms that we'd already gone through to make this whole process a lot quicker.
Where are you going?
To this flooded door where we found in the room where we found the kid.
In the room where you found the
barrel.
kid. Okay, yep, you're in and you go to the flooded sort of doorway.
TC on the door.
Yeah. I mean, there's no real door; it's just a sort of open doorway.
Okay.
Yep.
Start progressing through.
Yeah, you do that
carefully, cautiously.
Yeah. You find yourself in a sort of cave system that is flooded. It's sort of
not another one.
Yeah, it's the water is sort of moving a little bit. It's by no means is it fast, but unlike the other room where you would really have to look to see the water moving, you can kind of detect a little bit more easily that the water is kind of moving in this room, and it continues off to the right through another opening.
And is it flowing? Sorry, is it flowing from the room that we've just been in?
Yes, it is.
From somewhere. Okay. Just, keep steadily moving down with my dark vision. Looking out for TCs. Any potential bogeys on my radar?
Bogeys. Okay, yeah.
Bogeys.
Sure. You find yourself in another room, and this room has a grate in the corner. This room is again almost entirely sort of flooded, but you can see off to one side there appears to be something over there. You'd have to take a look to see what you could sort of work out what it was. But yeah, it's a little cave with a sort of grate in the floor that the water seems to be running through.
Well, I'm going to go and have a look
to see what that is over there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the grate's underwater, so I mean, if you want to stick your head underwater and...
Who? Malrus.
What?
You've got something that makes you breathe, haven't you? Your bling.
I do, but I'll get my stealth away if I get wet.
Well, I mean, you said there's something else over there.
There's something else in the room.
You're invisible.
I want to look at it.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, roll investigation.
Investigation. Nat 20 on investigation.
Nat 20.
Oh, wow, they might be...
Oh, you beat me, 19. Well played, sir.
19. Okay, well, I mean, Keth, you can go over as well, because, to be honest, you both are going to pretty much see the same thing. Over in the corner, you see a figure. But it is not an alive figure. I mean, you can tell this very easily without having to do a medicine check, because often are living people more any less than sort of fleshy. These are very much just bones with fabric draped over them. This is the skeleton, in fact, of a figure with some equipment around them. You can see that there is a sort of rusty cutlass, which is a euphemism, and
I think I've been to that pub.
What, the euphemism or the rusty cutlass?
Is it that the title of one of your books, Derek?
Oh yeah, that's a particular sticky favourite of mine.
A well-thumbed, some pages put together, particularly the photo section.
It's
It's
yes.
called the Krusty Cutlass now.
Ooh.
How dare.
There is a small bag of gold coins there and a rather fine bottle.
I will.
And Derek, because you rolled a natural 20, you also find another key.
I will
A rusty key.
gather all of that up. How much gold? How much gold do I get?
Just grabbing stuff again.
Derek, there is a in the
I got a
gold
nat
in
20
the
on my investigation. It's fine.
in the in the pouch of gold there are just 50 gold pieces.
Lovely. And what's the bottle?
It's not labelled. There's definitely liquid in it, and there's a cork in the top.
Not a message? Not a ship?
Nope.
I will pop the cork off and sort of give it a little bit of a sniff.
Okay.
Jeff, give this a sniff for me.
No, I'm not falling for that again, Derek.
No, that was pulled my finger.
Yeah, you did that, and then the next hand you showed me went, smell this.
I guess that's an investigation check.
Smell the cheese.
That's not great. 12?
With a 12, you can tell that you recognise what this is. You're not 100% certain what it is, but you do know that it's not dangerous.
Okay, what is it that I think it is?
You're not sure. It's sometimes you can get a smell and you're like, I know that, but I can't can't put your finger on it. You can't just just on the tip of your tongue what you think this is. It's just like I know this.
When it's on the tip of my tongue, what does it taste like?
Are you going to taste it?
I'll taste it. Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
Your penis falls off.
Are you just taking a little, or are you taking a swig?
I'll have a little sort of like a
a capful.
Dip your tip,
like a wine.
You're dipping your little finger in
wine
it. Okay.
I'll sort of.
Okay.
Or you aerate it and like
chew it.
There aren't enough sound effects in the world.
Blackberries and
notes of mahogany.
Mahogany, nice. Roll 1d4, please.
Stop drinking wood.
That's a 4.
Okay, you regain 2 hit points.
Ooh. So that makes me 35. Okay. How much liquid is left in the bottle?
It's very full.
Okay, I'm going to put the cork back on it, and go, Keth. This is. It's like Ovaltine or something. I've tasted it, and I just feel just so wholesome and warm, and just a bit better about things.
It makes me so sleepy, Ovaltine.
Oh, it's a Horlicks.
Why is that even here?
Temperature as well.
Just pop it in the bag. Pop it in your bag of holes.
Put it in Bob.
Bob, that's him. I was going to call him Joey or something.
I'll secrete it. I'll secrete it deep within Bob.
Yeah, I don't want it to get damaged or anything like that. It won't in there. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. There's nothing in there at all that's biting. It's fine.
No. They know to stay away. I've laid down the traps.
Bloody hell, bears.
Cool. So the guy,
Keth, what's a 4 on that table?
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Don't remind the dungeon master he has an animal wielding power.
It's fine. It's a cow.
Malrus, as you just about put this bottle into your bag of holding into Bob, and you've just sort of withdrawn your hand when all of a sudden a cow bursts out of the bag.
Holy shit, Ermintrude, what are you doing here?
Keth, get her back in the bag.
Shut up.
And it's sort of stamping around, just, because a cow has just spawned into existence in a dark cave.
Jeff casts sleep on the cow.
Okay.
Oh, it's better than what I was going to do to it, to be fair. I was just coming to terms with having to do something horrible.
Same. I was going to look at Keth balefully and just slit its throat.
Oh, God. I mean, I had 2 hands on my great axe, and I was going to... I wasn't looking forward to that, to be honest. So I'm glad this has happened.
I mean, I could...
I'm sorry,
was there some
I don't
sort
have
of
one of those
mountain
stud
from
guns.
Game of Thrones moment coming up where a beheading of a cow was going to happen?
I didn't want to have to
One
do that.
fell swoop.
26.
I'm so
26.
glad I didn't have to do it.
Okay.
We could scoop it out and then pretend to be the cow and sneak inside.
What's everyone's current hit points?
35.
42.
Oh, wow.
50.
I think. Let me check.
50, wow. Okay, fair enough. The cow
Sorry,
falls
Bill.
asleep. Oh, yes, Bill. What's
only
Bill's hit
25, isn't he?
points?
25.
Yeah, Bill's asleep.
And you rolled what?
26.
26?
Yeah, Bill's asleep.
How long is he asleep for?
No, I mean,
Only for a
with
minute.
the best will in the world, a cow has more than one hit point.
Oh yeah, it goes from the cow first, yeah.
Yeah, it has less than 25, but yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely more than one.
Thank Christ, the cow's fallen asleep. That's not, by the way, it's not a sentence that I thought I'd utter. God, thank God we got that cow to sleep. All right, that's enough.
I mean, you've now
D&D
only
for
got a
me, boys.
minute
See you
before
later.
this cow wakes up again.
It's not going to be a long... If you hurt it, it'll wake up. So can we put it back in the bag?
Can we just put it out?
Yeah,
It's misery.
I'll just pop a cow in a bag, shall I?
Well, it came out of the bag, Keth. You tell me how it works. It's your bag.
It's still a fucking cow that I'm going to get in a bag. Do you know how big a cow is?
Yes, I'm stood in front of one.
Just gonna
because
start,
it came out of your bag.
It's not my cow.
Well, it was in your bag. That's not how things work.
Tugging at one of its hooves, just sort of trying to.
I'll have you know this is the third most ridiculous argument I've ever been in.
Well, you need to tell me about the other two later. But right now, we need to get this fucking cow in a bag.
Right.
Why is it every time I get in a cave, I get irate at an animal?
Keth.
Yeah.
Malrus, I mean, this sounds like your forte, doesn't it? There's an innocent animal on the floor, unable to defend itself here.
Keth, you're gonna have to decide, right? Either you try and shove it in the bag, or we put it out of its misery. Or we just let it loose down here. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, who cares? Right, there's nobody fucking down here.
Start
We can just
mooing
let
in
the
a
cow
minute.
roam.
We have got
free.
30 seconds before this cow starts mooing again,
fine.
and then
Oh
what are we
my
gonna do?
god.
But if it starts mooing, then that'll attract people down here, and then we'll know which way the fuck we're going to get into the fort.
Right.
Fine! And Jeff just kicks the cow.
I was about to put it back in the bag.
Roll to hits.
Oh yeah, now it's a natural 20.
Double damage. Roll. Oh, no, what?
I might kill the cow.
Oh, what's on arm
Jeff
damage?
kills the cow.
It's only like one. It's only like 2 or something, isn't it?
I'm guessing is it an
Is he going to kick the cow to death?
Is it an unarmed strike?
It goes, fine.
Or is it
Just
1d4?
stomps its head.
Straight from me, myself, and Irene.
Just do Oh god. Just do 1d4.
That's a 3.
3.
So that's 6 in total.
So 6 damage. Oh my god! You kick one of its horns off.
Is it still alive?
I mean, it's unconscious now.
Oh, that's good. We'll just leave it. It's fine.
No. Malrus,
It's not dead, but you did brain it.
Leave it. Yeah, we can't just leave it here.
Why not?
Jeff looks at Derek in a sort of bewildered, what the fuck?
I know you didn't. I know you didn't need to do that, Jeff. But now we're faced with an.
You were just saying we could leave it fucking down here.
We could just leave
Jeff's
it down
gonna walk
here.
off. He's gonna continue to
But
walk.
now it's got brain damage.
Jeff's gonna turn light
That's
off.
cruel,
Keth.
mate.
Keth,
Sure,
put
there's
it back
a
in the
mad cow
bag.
disease joke around here somewhere, but I'm going to try
Put it
and
back in the bag.
Keth, okay, fine.
Put the cow away.
Put this cow in the bag.
Fine, I'll take mine off.
Well, I imagine it's like, isn't the magical bag of holding, you could put anything into it?
Yeah, so you can open up as wide as possible.
Yeah, just so it like, as I like,
It's
so
still a
like,
cow.
if I like
Just drag
introduce
one
the
side.
bag to the cow,
You're just gonna steadily.
will it sort of
And
open
The
shuffle
cow doesn't
over
like
it.
eat the cow. You still have to maneuver this cow.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's four of
we'll
us.
Just like
We'll sort of
yeah,
like lift
we'll
it.
just like shove its lame
Legs in
hooves
first. Wiggle the sack underneath.
You're now inserting.
As in the bag underneath. Sorry. not-
Right,
How
just to be
big? Sack
clear,
underneath.
is this
just to be clear, what's about to happen? This cow has been spawned into existence. It wasn't in the bag to begin with, and it now exists.
I
So
don't
what you're
know
now
that.
doing is putting a brain-damaged cow in your bag. You will be carrying
I tell you
around.
what, Keth,
You will be
Keth.
magically carrying around a brain-damaged cow.
Keth, if we put it in now, we don't have to worry about it for a bit.
Hey,
we can just deal with it later.
we can take it back to the Teldath. Gorgon was only saying how he hasn't had beef in a while. He'll be fucking.
There we go.
Oh my god.
That is a great point. That is a
Okay,
great
come on,
point.
lads.
What
Help me,
happened?
help me
What
with
did
this
I do?
horn. No, it's stuck. It's stuck the other way.
So in the darkness, because two of you can't actually see.
How?
I'm going to turn on light.
You
I've turned on light.
just. The scene is this.
We need to be able to see to
There
put a cow in a
is
bag.
brain-damaged cow,
please set this
half
scene.
submerged in the water, in a dark cave, next to a skeleton wearing a robe with a rusty cutlass. All of you
A
are
blue
sort
novel.
of shin deep in this water, while the four of you try and lift this slightly bleeding cow
Cramming it-
and jamming
cramming
it
it in
into
like a
what, and I can only
suitcase.
describe to you, is a satchel.
Get in there, you bugger.
just elbowing it in, just
In the darkness.
Got me and Malrus
splashing.
holding open,
Stomping up and
holding
down.
open the bag either side, just leaning back, not being able to see anything. You've got Derek and Keth manoeuvring this cow.
Ah,
The
God.
question is, are we successful?
I mean, yeah, you can carry around a brain-damaged cow. Why not?
Or did you
That's
call it
fine.
Ermintrude?
Yes, Ermintrude.
You did
my
act
God.
like it
Cow
was
name.
yours. You had named it as it came out. So there's a reason that Jeff was sort of like, this is your
I'm gonna
cow.
have to name all of them as they,
You've
as
got.
they
We're
appear.
hesitant to.
Wow.
I have to put a disclaimer on this one, won't we?
What, the boys might kill an imaginary cow?
The wrath of the vegans.
Trigger
That's what we
warning.
should call this.
Cows are getting shoved into bags.
What are you doing then, boys?
Um,
Once you've somehow managed to shove
I
a
can't
cow
wait.
into a satchel.
Astonished.
When I get in after this recording and Soph goes, well, what did you do tonight? I shoved a cow into a bag.
And it's not a euphemism either.
No.
Shoved the cow.
Next to a rusty
Jumped
cutlass.
through a burning door.
Yeah.
And shoved a cow
What
in a
other
bag.
equipment? You said there was equipment around the skeleton. What else
around
did you
here.
find?
It was just the gold, the cutlass, the bottle.
Yep, that's the bunny.
Derek, is there anything written on the cutlass?
Is there anything on the cutlass?
Rust.
Can I make an investigation check?
Yes, you can.
Also, looking at the skeleton, what kind of clothes are they wearing? I assume most of them are rags and stuff. Like that.
Yeah, they're very degraded clothes.
16 investigation.
Yep, there's rust on the sword.
But does it look like it used to be some sort of uniform or?
No, they just look
supposed to wear
like pretty typical commoner's clothes.
Right. Okay.
Someone seafaring, you might say.
Are there any other? Are there any other entrances and stuff that? So we came into the entrance. There's a grate in the floor, which doesn't seem to be draining. Right. There's a puddle of water on top of it.
Yeah, I mean the water is going down it, but just very slow.
Oh, okay. But okay.
Are you inspecting the plumbing?
To the room.
Yes.
I'm just trying to work out. Okay.
Are you trying to put a quote together?
Okay. So are there any other exits to this room?
No.
That we can see.
No. I mean,
So
only
it's a
two of you
fluid
can see
room.
anyway. So.
Yeah, it's true. Did Jeff cast light?
I did say I did, yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. I mean, you can see then. Yeah, no, you can't see any other exits to the room.
It's just
So
one
it's gotta
empty
be
room
back
with a
through
skeleton. And
That tiny hole, then, isn't it?
And a bit of cow blood. And one single cow horn just sort of...
Oh, Jeff's going to pick the horn up. Jeff's taking the horn with him.
You're keeping the cow horn. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Horny.
Fine.
Just shoves it in his belt.
Is that a horn in your belt? Or
you
you
happy
paid
to
to
see
see me? That was always going to happen. Great minds.
Okay, so it seems like
Was that cow cold? No, it's Frisian.
could be a dead.
Have you prepared cow jokes? That's excellent.
Sorry, what are we doing?
Right. What are we doing?
It's up to you. You're in a room at the moment.
Well, there's nothing left here. We should double back.
Back to this second room with the tiny hole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, want to go through the part?
Is that the one with the fireplace in it?
Yes.
That really nice looking Edwardian one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
It's weird that it was there, but it was obviously just dumped there. So
I think this cave's used a lot for fly tipping.
it seems that way. There was a washing machine in the other room. It was really weird.
There's a dead body there.
Yeah, just trash.
Someone's left a cow lying about.
Okay.
Okay, so we're heading back to that blocked up entrance then.
The blocked up entrance. That was in the first room you went to.
Is that the one you meant, Paul?
No, the little one that you looked
No, the little one that was looked through.
Oh yeah, the one that looked just about big enough for you.
It's the one on the map in the room in the fireplace that says small opening.
All right, yeah.
You're going back to that one.
Yeah, I think.
Malrus, age before beauty.
Well, I can't see.
That's true. Well,
I've got
no,
light.
Jeff's got his light on.
I've got light on.
Touche.
I've got light.
Is it worth maybe? Derek, do you remember? He talks to his hand, doesn't he?
Oh.
And what does he call it?
What's your little Jasper or something?
No idea what you're on about, guys.
Oh, I might as well just try and go through then. I thought he'd,
That's what happens if you don't believe in things. They don't magically appear when you need them. But I've got light on, Malrus. You can see.
Okay. Malrus, go on. Up to it.
I'm going to crawl through the hole.
Remember when you made me blind? Jeff's going to turn off the light.
Malrus, you crawl through the hole and you can't see a thing.
I'm going to just keep...
At which point, I'm going to cast light.
Okay.
You had that.
What are you lighting?
I did. I'm just going to sort of light one of my rings that I'm wearing. Just so that I can kind of see what's...
You're going to look really rave. I like it.
You and your glowing ring piece.
Yeah. You're essentially going to have a glow stick on. Very nice.
What we were trying to avoid.
Yeah, I wasn't going to make that joke. I'm going to light my ring. I'm like, I've seen that in a pub in Eastern Europe. Yeah.
Okay,
the ring of fire. That's a different thing.
I walked into one of those.
Malrus gets out a curry, a really spicy curry.
You find yourself in a narrow corridor of stone, a sort of fissure, if you will.
Fisher Price, my first dungeon.
And I'm going to
That
roll...
was for the parents out there.
I'm going to roll perception to see what I can see.
Okay, roll perception.
And that was a 14.
The 14, you can see lots of stone. You're in a fissure in a cave. At the
I'm
far
gonna
end of it,
follow
you
him
can see an opening.
I'm gonna very slowly make my way towards the opening.
Okay, you do that.
I'm gonna go into the crevice as well and follow him. I assume he's been updating us on this stuff, right?
Well, you can assume if you like, but
I will feed back through my stone
There
of
you go.
fast speech.
Oh, I mean, they're only okay, yeah.
You could have just talked to us, but sure.
There's a load of feedback in the cave as the stones reverb.
Yeah, but aren't we supposed to be like really whispery here because we're supposed to be stealthy? So I thought whispering into my stone would be easier.
Have you equipped your stone of fast speech with some sort of like throat mic or something?
No.
Ooh, very tactical.
I can do. I'm gonna. So what do I see as I head towards the opening?
You see an opening as you head towards it.
Just go to it. Just go to it.
Okay.
Yep, same.
Cool.
Follow him.
You see ahead of you is another room, but this room appears to be flagstoned and a bit more square.
That's a very good sign.
That is a very good sign.
Any
Guys,
other?
Try and make your way through.
Malrus. I'm gonna just do a TC on the room. Quick TC.
Jeff is trying to help Keth through the small opening because he's got a little
16.
stuck. He's just like, "Come on,
With a 16, you can't see any traps.
Come on, lads.
bit of crumbling of the rocks at the side, but he just gets through.
Nice.
Pull him.
Yeah, you get through.
Yank him
Yeah,
through.
it's fine.
Sorry, it's my massive shoulders.
It wasn't the shoulders that was the problem.
And my ghetto booty.
I'm going to turn the light off that's on my ring.
Okay, you can't see anything.
Because, we're trying to be stealthy.
Okay. I can see and Keth can see as well, though.
I'll turn mine off as well.
Are there any other doors in this room? Any other?
At the far end of the room, there are some steps in a sort of semicircle.
Going up or down?
Going up, leading to iron-bound door. And off to the right, there is another door.
So there's a 90s pop group in the corner.
Yes, D-Ream is there. And
look, it's E17.
Things could only get better, so...
Just start humming. Tragedy.
Because I was thinking the only way is up. Okay, so this one that's on the right.
Yep.
Is it on the right on our level, or is it on the right?
On the right, on your level. At the far end of the room is sort of like, imagine some fancy steps leading up to the front door of a building.
Okay. Jeff, I think you can light up if you wanted to.
It's not the time for a cigarette. You've got to stay tactical.
I haven't got any cigars, Derek. Oh, sorry. Light fills the room.
Yes, it does. You
Is
see the
there
same
anything else in
thing.
this room?
Is there anything else in the room?
Else in this room?
No, it just seems to be a big sort of open space with a flagstone floor, and there looks to be some sort of torch brackets on the walls.
Okay.
Got to stay quiet, lads. Got to stay quiet.
Is it worth calling Timbers, do you think?
Yes.
He was really annoyed last time. What are we going to tell him? We've
doesn't matter.
walked
Constant
further into
contact.
caves.
No,
We went in circles twice. Sorry.
Killed
Put
a
a cow in a bag.
Timbers.
What news is there?
Timbers.
We've got a key.
Timbers never finds out about the cow, you hear me?
No one knows.
Jeff's a little bit amped up at this point and a bit pissed off of the whole cow thing with Keth. I just fucking what? What's
I
going
didn't
on?
decide to bring the cow out.
It came from your bag. You named it. It was clearly your cow. What are you doing putting it out?
You brained it.
Because it was new. It was new in it. No one was making a decision.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your cow?
No,
I'm
not at
afraid
all.
You'll have to move it.
You can't park that
It's
here.
got a collar on, and its bell collar that says, if found, please return to Half-Orc Keth. It's not mine.
Captain Timbers.
Do you have a permit for this cow?
I'm afraid its tax discs are out of date, sir.
Malrus? What's happening, boyo?
A lot has happened, I'll be honest, but I think we found into the fort. I think we found our way into the fort.
Right. So
I'll give you a call
it is,
when we know we're definitely in the fort, but I think we're almost there.
Right.
Quickly, Timbers, are you going to attack after we've found the governor and secured him, or whilst?
As I discussed with you boys, it would be in your very best interest for me to be, let's say, distracting the occupying forces there.
Okay.
Elsewise, you might have to sneak past a lot of them.
I would say, give us... When we next call you,
I tell you what, I'll give you 3 rings. It'll let you know that we're safe, and then you can just...
We'll ring twice, and then we'll wait, and then we'll ring once more, and then you'll know it's us.
That's,
Oh, God.
Right.
3 rings, and they pick up on 2.
What I would say, boys, is it's a little before 4 a.m. I believe our plan was to start the bombardment at 4 o'clock. It might be wise, perhaps, to, if you are certain of your entry point, to take a few minutes, perhaps rest, recuperate, and be prepared to strike at the first signs of trouble.
Sounds fair.
I think we could do that. We'll take a...
You might say it might be worth taking, as they say, a short rest.
A short rest.
Yeah.
We'll take a little...
You have that marvellous pub, you do not?
Yes, I do.
Keth's been useless until... He's been useless until he has this whole... He has to be here a while to get his bearings, and then he'll become useful. He's just been throwing cows at us and all kinds of nonsense.
Don't bloody tell him about the cow.
You stop going
I'm going to put the
cow.
I'm going to put the handle. I'm going to put the handle for the wizard sleeve on the flagstone floor. Open it up and go, lads. Let's pop in here for a bit. We'll find a chair facing the entrance, so if anybody comes in, but you'll get an extra. I'm trying to find out what it is now. You get an extra 1d8 health if we take a short rest in the pocket pub.
You do?
Yep.
Is that everything, boys?
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
Right.
Love you.
I love you too. Synchronize your watches, and take a listen out for...
baddies.
Yes.
Bad guys.
Wait for my signal.
Will do.
With the whole crew trapped and about to get squashed, Keth and Derek went to the pub to escape and get sloshed. Jeff opened the door, Malrus takes the pub handle, and it caused a lock-in. Now that could be useful. Then Bob spawned a cow, which Jeff cooked in the ad. They shoved it into Keth's bag and put the matter to bed. And now the crew rest for who knows what's in there. You'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.